I started realizing in my adult life what networking really means and how important it is in several different situations. For me, I used to think networking had a really bad connotation because I genuinely like talking to people and love getting to know new people. So when someone's like, hey, make sure you're networking, I'm like, I'm already doing that, and now you're adding this thing I have to do and it feels like homework. Leave me alone. I get it if you feel the same way, but hopefully with some of these tips that I feel like I've acquired over the past few years, they can help and you'll feel a lot more comfortable networking, or like I like to say, being your freaking self. Networking is really just about understanding the room you're in. You know, for a lot of situations, I feel like it means just being in the room, being present, being open, being conversational, being excited about where you are, you know, because I mean, you didn't really have to come out and leave your house. So if you did, you might as well wear a smile. Let's talk business cards. So when I first got to LA, I had a stack of business cards and I wanted to give it to every single person that I had ever met, ever. It didn't matter where I was. And after about 8 months of doing that nonsense, I was like, I gave all these people my business card and nobody's calling me back. And then I was like, maybe my number's on there wrong. It wasn't. Maybe my email spelled wrong. It was not. Maybe they just didn't have time to reach out to me. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, there it was. People are busy. You know, when you give them your business card with your beautiful face on it, it is a possibility that they will leave it in their purse, leave it in their pocket, leave it in their car, and totally forget about it. It's not a reflection on you necessarily, but people are busy. So what I started learning is if I really wanted to get to know somebody or keep in touch with somebody, I get their information. I follow up with them because the truth is I still am trying to learn, make contacts, make different relationships in not only the industry, but just in the world in general and life in general. So it's very important to me to keep in touch with people. And I was thinking, if I give you all my information, you'll totally reach out to me when you have time on the weekends, right? No. So I started making sure that I take their business cards or their information. Sometimes you can go to an event or a party or whatever the case is and meet 2 or 3 people tops, and they will actually be your lifelong friends, or they will actually be world relationships. And I think that's so much more important than talking to 15, 20 people just to be like, hi, okay, bye. Because they're not really going to remember that, and you might not even remember that. Okay, so small talk. This is something people are actually uncomfortable with. I totally get that, but I think it's just interesting that you find that people are like, I'd rather stand at a corner than actually ask people how their day was because I don't know them, and do I really care? And I was like, wow, that's interesting. So I'm hoping that I can help with that, with some of the advice or things that I've done in situations. Small talk is just literally about being genuine. That's what I really think it should be. Small talk equals being genuine. When you ask somebody how their day was, listen to how their day was. You still think, did you write that down? Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, great. So you wrote it down. Listen to what they say back. And these small conversations, they always lead to something bigger. At least from my experience, they always lead to something bigger and better and just a beautiful relationship for the most part. And that's all life is about, relationships. So yeah, let's talk about networking when it comes to trying to get a job. When it comes to like resumes and business cards and stuff like that, those things are important to keep a relationship going. Make sure you keep people updated with, you know, what you're up to and what you're doing. Don't do it every week. They do not want to read your email every week. I'm gonna tell you right now. Once every 2 months, once every 3 months, once a month, that's cool. You know, if you're really doing a lot of different work and you want them to see your updates, that's really amazing. Make sure you send that off. But I would say just make sure you keep in touch with people, and also, again, be genuine. How are they doing? You've got to ask people how they're doing too. There's no way you can have a relationship one-sided. It's not possible. So, or at least a good relationship. Also, because of social media, there's so many other ways to network as well. You know, tweeting somebody, telling them you're a huge fan of what they do, or that you want to learn from them, or you need a mentor, or whatever the case is. Talking to people through Facebook, just really keeping in touch in different ways, but making sure not to be creepy when you do it. That's key, folks. Going back to the resume thing, please don't have resumes with your picture on it. Business cards with your face on it, I think that's cool. I think that's acceptable. I think it looks really nice, especially if it's a clean photo. It's a really good way to make sure people remember what you look like. On your resume, I think that's kind of weird. I don't know, just me, again, me personally. Remember the relationships around you, because your peers are eventually going to have those jobs. And you want to make sure that you guys are all on point, because you guys are going to be the ones lifting each other up. I think about all the people I went to college with and how we are oh my gosh, we're so connected now. Like these friends that I made in college that we all, you know, stayed up studying all night are the same people running certain companies right now, and or like running certain situations or moving on up in those situations. And it's beautiful to watch, and we're all trying to help each other out as much as we can. I think that's a huge key, because that gives you like a built-in network already. Last but not least, just be present. So important. I have been in some rooms that I have honestly asked God, like, how did I get here? Some of my favorite people have been in the same rooms as me, and I'm like, this is crazy. But instead of trying to figure out, again, I had to learn this lesson, how to talk to every single person. Being in the room, being present in the moment, taking it all in, being excited, really led to more exciting relationships or exciting moments than anything I could have ever done, and anything I had done before, to be honest. If this helped you guys and any networking questions that you have, I so appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you check me out on Twitter and Instagram at OneTakeStace, as well as staceyyack.com. I will see you very soon. I always try to sing out. I don't get it. No one, I know.